Hello, everyone. Welcome to our channel. My
Hey,
name is Uchenna,
My name is IJ.
and I'm Dior.
and today we're going to talk about Real Housewives of Potomac, Season 6, Reunion Episode number 1. And we couldn't wait to start filming because we started talking about it before we even pressed record. And as you can see, IJ's look of disgust.
Oh, really? It's on my face?
No, not really. Beforehand, you were.
Yeah, I was just like, it was hard
Yeah.
to follow.
They were bouncing all over the place.
Did
and
not like it.
Yeah, yeah, it was a little off. But let's first talk about the most important thing. What did we think about the hair, the
Thank
makeup,
you.
clothing? What were your thoughts?
Wigs galore. Sorry. Nasty.
Well, I thought that what's her name?
Giselle
Karen's-
needed to take that shit off. I'm sorry.
her dress was horrible.
No, her hair was just horrendous.
Her hair was basic. It wasn't anything.
Well, it was like
special.
a 3-inch part. Like, who does that? And you like
Oh,
couldn't
I didn't
even
notice that.
go get your wig done by a wig person. Anybody on IG.
Wait, who?
Giselle.
I
Ugh.
think Giselle was
Karen's
just
hair.
like, I think she was just like, I don't care. I think that was just her whole mood.
I think the whole season, really, her hair is always been just like okay. Like tonight, she should have done it up to make it a little bit more special. She didn't even bother brushing out the curls. It was just like,
And like Deep Space Girl, can you do something better than a bob that looks like it just sat on the top of your head? Really? You can
she's
do
talking about
nothing.
Candiace.
Oh, okay.
Her album's called Deep Space.
Oh, okay.
I was just like, let me go get my wig that's in this package and plop it on the top of my head and call it a day. Like, I would have looked in the mirror before I came on
Mhm.
screen. Ugh. The only
Yeah,
person's hair that I thought was halfway decent was Mia's.
no, Mia's was basic too. You cannot
Mia's
rag
was
on
basic, but at least it
Candace's.
looked like it came from her head.
It was
It was
something
basic, but
that
it
she
looked
bought
like,
from. It looked like a wig she bought from the wig store.
but at least it looked like it came. It could have possibly
No,
come
I thought
from
the
her
person
head.
with the best hair was Karen.
Ka-
Karen's
Oh,
hair.
Karen?
I like Ashley's hair.
Ashley.
Actually, it looked like she didn't even comb her hair. It's like she
Ashley
did
looked
this with the blow
natural.
dryer and then went out and
Who
didn't even
cares? It
bother
looked
combing it.
natural. It looked
Oh,
natural.
please.
Yes, I'll take Ashley.
It looked like she
I
did.
don't think I ever really liked Karen's hair because she has those, then she had those like little
Waves. Yeah.
windows. Yeah, I don't think it looks
pretty
good
good.
on her face. Maybe I just don't like the way she looks, but
Yeah. For you saying
every
that,
time she has her hair like that, I'm just like, ugh.
right. For you saying that, Uchenna, I
You gotta fold it one more time. You gotta fold it one more time.
I don't know. For you saying
I'm
that,
sorry. I didn't realize I was gonna get that reaction for you. If I hurt you, I apologize.
maybe
All
at the
right,
end we can
so-
talk.
All right, so let's continue on. They first started talking about Mia and what she said about her mommy makeover because they were kind of like, oh, what do you like about Mia? And that didn't go far. Two people answered, and then Candace started arguing. And calling her a liar. And she was like, well, what have I lied about? And she was like, you lied about your plastic surgery, which she
How did
did.
she even find out?
The what?
How did she even find out?
Because they talked about it again, and then she changed her story or something like that and said that
Later, she said she had that vaginal Yeah, she said she
Right.
had vaginal rejuvenation. They're like, but that's different.
Yeah, because first she said she got her clitoris,
Done.
plastic surgery on her clitoris, and then she realized how bad it sounded, and then the next time we saw her, she said it was vaginal rejuvenation. And Wendy, wait 1 second, Wendy, who had it done, was like, no, that's not the same thing. So she actually went in and made it
Where was I at this whole season?
Yeah, I missed
was
that.
here with you guys. When did Wendy get a vaginal
rejuvenation?
No, Wendy never said she got a mommy makeover. But Wendy said what during the reunion, what's her name? Mia tried to say that she got a mommy makeover, and Wendy was like, "No, that is not the same thing," because she obviously must have gotten a mommy makeover.
Yeah, Wendy probably got the mommy makeover done. Yes.
Yes.
So I agree with that. Okay. So there are two different, just to FYI people, there are two different type of procedures. How do I know? Not that I had it done. I could have, but didn't.
Your friend did. Your friend.
But no.
Yeah, I know.
No, but I didn't have it done because it's not on the top of my priority list, unfortunately. But there is a vaginal rejuvenation, which I did get done by Dr. Arafu. Then there's a clitoris rejuvenation, plasty, whatever they do. Dr. Arafu does that also. But I was like, that's not interesting in me. I don't really care about that. So I'm not really interested in that. I just wanted the vaginal rejuvenation. There is a clitoris one. And here's the big thing. The same one that they use for clitoris also does erectile dysfunction.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she's had so many men in her office for that same procedure that women get on the erectile, and it completely helps with erectile dysfunction. It's ultrasound pulsating energy to the penis area and increased blood supply.
Okay.
Yeah, so there is such thing as vaginal rejuvenation and clitoris.
I think she also got her vagina shrunken or tightened.
Yeah, that's vaginal rejuvenation. It cleans up the vaginal walls and causes like increased elasticity to it, so that it tightens the walls and so forth. Yeah.
But then they also pointed out to her, it's like, Mia, didn't you have C-sections? And the reason why you have a mommy makeover is because you have the babies vaginally. And she's like, yeah, I had 3 C-sections. And so they were like, why did you need your vagina?
which was like, none of your damn business, bitches.
Well, but she put it out there, so it is our business.
She did.
Yeah, and so so I think it's probably, someone asked, were you an escort, were you a prostitute? And it's probably, if that's what she did, then that's probably why she needed it, rejuvenated.
Yeah, right. I knew what they were getting at, but them women are so ruthless. Ruthless.
And then they Candiace is #1 ruthless, but they all are. They're all mean. Wendy couldn't keep her mouth shut. Wendy kept on being mean to everyone, interjecting herself, because she has no storyline.
She has none. Wendy, you are a shame. Lie to Wendy, because she is just so vicious and just so everything you say, she has to be that little birdie up in the corner, just interjecting her nonsensical. I wanted somebody to tell her to be. If it was me, I was on that stage, I'd have been just like Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Erica, shut the fuck up. That's what I would have been to her. I'm like, shut the fuck up. And she would shut her mouth like, and I'm like, that's just, wasn't she irritating to you guys?
She was super irritating. And Wendy always wants to come off like she's so intelligent. Like everything she says is full of wisdom and grace. And it's not. You're just like, she's just so annoying.
And we're Nigerians.
This season, I feel like her role was like angry Black woman. Like it's
you hit it right on the spot.
She just could not like have positive energy or be happy or anything, and it was just it's so sad to see it that way, because it was something so small.
I know.
It was about nothing, and she carried it on her argument with Gizelle. At first I was like, is this fake? Is this just for show? But she was still angry at the reunion, and they filmed months ago, so she has carried that anger through for about almost a year.
You hit it on the spot, Dior and Uchenna. Dior, you said she has to like talk about everything and be about everything. And Uchenna, you talked about interjecting at every little thing. It's just like everything she talked about had to have some type of, even her family moments had to have some type of, I love my children. Everybody loves their children, Wendy. I mean, everybody does. We all love our children, you know? And then everything has to be a teaching time period. Playing football. Yes. When you pass the ball and you catch it, that could be the police coming after you. Like, please. So irritating, right?
Right. Yeah.
I mean, I was just like, shut up. Nobody cares about you. Your dress is ugly. Your boobs look like they're filling over. Like, ugh.
They look like hard rocks under skin.
Oh,
were-
that's worse.
So it's mainly because they're new, right? And they're like super tight, you know. So yeah, I didn't think her dress was that bad. I thought this part of her dress she just needed to cut that off. But the rest of it, I thought, was pretty. We didn't finish talking about the gowns. We talked about the hair. I
like the Scala's dress.
Yes,
I like
I was-
Robin. I thought Robin looked good in her dress.
It was a little boring, but she did look good in it.
Mhm.
I hate to say it, but I did like Ashley's dress. You know, I thought Ashley's dress looked nice.
I can't remember. her.
I remember Robin's because it was pretty.
Yeah, Robin's was nice. For me, it was a little plain, but it did look really good on her. Candiace's dress was just like forgettable also.
Yeah,
Karen's
it's
dress
like that
was,
at Macy's.
yeah, pretty much. Karen's dress was horrendous.
Is she the one who had the like, it was like,
Gizelle.
no, it wasn't Gizelle. It was someone sitting on the opposite side where they had like a piece. Maybe it was Wendy's dress. I don't know.
Oh yeah, it was Wendy's. It was going across her chest.
I didn't like it.
Yeah.
Giselle, what was Giselle's trying to do?
It was like a goddess dress. It was
I know. I just didn't want to say
Yeah,
it out loud.
yeah,
She tried though.
not very hard, but yeah, I guess she did try.
Mm.
So what did you think about G going to the strip clubs and not wearing shoes? Because you know what those men do at the strip club. You know what happens.
Well, maybe he wasn't in the actual area
Oh,
because
let's
he
hope
gave the
not.
guys his shoes to shine. It sounds like a pretty nice strip club, right?
Thank you to Dior for your investigative work. She sent us the link, so I went and looked it up.
Should we
And
put it in our comments, people, if you want to take a look at the link?
yeah, DM us and we will send it to you.
No, you can add it into our thingamajiggy, Chenna.
Oh, okay. Mhm.
Yeah.
Right. So guess how much a year's membership to the Gentleman's Club costs?
$200. $200.
No,
$2,000.
we're going the wrong way.
You didn't think so. This is the
The
real
way that they were talking
evening.
about it. It is
$100?
$10 for a year.
No. I'm about to get off this. I'm about to get off right now. I'm about to get off this Zoom call right now.
It is
'Cause y'all are
$10 for a year's membership.
Yes. I was
Yeah.
trying to see if they had 10 in beds. They had
I
a
did too.
they had a tab that said like ultra amenities or something like that, but it
Right.
didn't show me anything. I was like, let me see if they have the 10 in bed. I mean, she made it sound glamorous, but
Yeah. So it's a $10 membership for the year, which grants you free access from 12 to 3 p.m. Then you have to pay $5 from 3 to 5 p.m. and then $6 for 5 to 7 p.m. And if you bring a guest, the guest has admissions for $8 until 7 p.m.
oh wait, there's one in Charlotte too. Maybe that's the one she worked at.
Oh, I don't know. But it's not the high scale place that we thought it was. And I tried to look to find out where the massage, the tanning beds, couldn't find it anywhere on the website. So
Maybe it's the one in Charlotte because it says fine food from sizzling.
North Carolina is where she was at.
Yeah, there's one in Charlotte, North Carolina. The one I sent you was in Raleigh.
Oh, okay.
This says fine food and fine wine. Maybe this is it.
Maybe is there a membership fee?
It doesn't say.
I'm embarrassed.
And then they talked about their food, their fine like steak for $4.99.
It has a sky lounge, breathtaking aerial view.
So maybe that's the one. Next time we're gonna call and we're gonna see how much the membership is, and we'll do some investigative work and get back to you guys. All right, so let's move on. Let's try to like go through the rest of the episode. Like we spent a lot of time on Candiace and her relationship with her mother and what her mother said about Chris and how
You think she would treat Chris better for all the talking that she does? She's a mess. I feel like calling her.
right. Well, at least she's sticking up for her husband. And she says she's had to, take a step back from her mom because of all the trauma she's caused Chris, what's all the bad talking she has with Chris. And what we didn't realize is that the mother was going around to each woman talking about Chris.
Mm-hmm.
But why is the mom so concerned about Chris? What is it that the mom doesn't like about Chris? Is it because he's white? What is it?
I don't know. Maybe
I think
because
she just likes having that control. Like she's treating Candiace like she's a baby.
right.
Oh.
And she won't let her live her own life. Oh, well, I mean, and for a while she was like financing their, the house that they were living in was in her name, and wasn't she paying some of the bills? So
Yeah.
maybe she felt like she had a right to have an input into their life, and Candiace didn't stop her. So
Right.
that's a big thing. Like if you allow someone to control your life, they're going to control it. So
Right. Yeah. Yeah. I think you're right. I think that she had too much access into Candace's life. And now that Candiace is like, I can be on my own, she's upset. So she's trying to sabotage her marriage. I think that's what she's trying to do.
terrible. The mom, as a psychologist,
So
should
she knows
know
exactly what
better.
she's doing. Remember when she hit Candace with her purse at
Yeah.
some event? That's the type of control that she has over Candace, or probably her sister too.
I was just, Lord forbid that mom hits us, Eugenia. I don't know what
We
we
never
would
do that. We're like grown women. She's not gonna that's just craziness.
Yeah,
You know?
it is. I'm sorry. I'm just picturing my temper. And sometimes my lack of control. Probably grab that purse. Mom.
So what do you think? So while she was telling her story, do you think that the other ladies on the stage felt for her, or do you think that they were just like whatever? Do you think that her mouth has like totally ostracized herself from the rest of the group?
If it was me, I'd been like, that's what you get, bitch.
Oh my God.
I would.
I don't know that they
you
felt
bring it to
bad for
yourself.
her, but I don't think it's because of her mouth. I just think, I think they probably think that she brought it on herself,
She's abusive to her husband, even.
Mm.
She's
Probably
verbally
because of the way her
abusive to
mom
husband.
treats him.
I mean, like, come on. You're verbally abusive to your husband on national TV. And all of a sudden you want me to feel sorry for you and your little story that you can prevent?
Mm-hmm.
Come on now. No, you're an adult. You're not a child.
Mm-hmm.
Take some accountability for your actions.
Right.
No, I'm
I think
sorry.
if anything, they probably feel bad for Chris, though.
Yes.
Yeah, they feel bad for him.
But you wonder how much you really feel bad for Chris because you allow yourself to be in that situation.
Well, he loves her, and I'm sure in the beginning of the relationship, she wasn't treating him like this. She wasn't. It was just this year that she started acting this way.
So how do
maybe
you
He wouldn't have seen what happened until the show aired either, like what she was saying about him and all of that stuff. So
And I think maybe the whole stress of her career, the money that she has to put in, all that stuff was maybe too much.
The mom was putting in that money, or Candiace was putting in that money for her career?
No, they were, Chris and her.
Okay, so the mom, at some point in time, you have to tell your mom, enough is enough. Step aside. You know, like Dior told me, Ajay, your son is grown. And I did. I said, driving in the car at nighttime, I was like, she's right. He's grown. I need to stop making decisions for him.
Right.
Same thing. Candiace, how old is Candiace?
Probably late 20s.
No, I think she might be 30 by now.
Oh, okay.
Okay, it's Candiace's time. Cut them umbilical cords.
I think she has, at least for now. For now, she has.
And her husband needs to grow some balls and stop letting his wife degrade him like that.
Well, like I said, it was only this season. That's it.
Yeah, it's that we well, no, it started the end of last season. We saw it when she was in the car, when he was in the car. One of them was in the car. Remember that scene at the end?
But then didn't she just drive off or something like that?
Yeah, after she got them annihilate him with her lips. Yeah, then she drove off.
Yeah.
Yeah, he needs to nip this in the bud now.
Yeah. No, IJ, what are you talking about? Just stop it. You're out of control.
Play with you guys. I'm just playing with this. But he needs to nip it in the bud. It's not fair for him to be verbally abused, for him to have verbal abuse just because he's mommy issues. And it's hard to say the mom needs to go to counseling because she's a counselor. How do you tell a counselor to go get help?
They do. A lot of counselors have their own counselor.
Okay, but they have to be willing to admit they have issues.
Right, and you know the mother does not.
We did see last season where the mom and Candiace went to go get counseling, remember?
That's fake. I didn't believe that for a second.
Oh, you didn't believe that? Okay.
Okay, so what did Randy was really
really quick.
Randy.
Really quick. Do you think that's why Candiace is so angry all the time on the show and lashes out on people because she's unhappy?
Well, no, I don't think it's because her marriage. I think she's probably just stressed about her career, finances probably. I don't think she's unhappy in her marriage. I don't think that's why.
Not her marriage, but with life and all the stressors with life, that she's constantly like lashing out.
She's always done that. She's always been one to lash out. That's just how she is.
Okay.
So Andy was really getting in on Candiace about her attitude. He was like, how has that gotten you so far? Where has that gotten you so far? And then he said that like every day he's waking up to tweets about fire Candiace, so I didn't realize it was that bad, but she's getting a lot of backlash from like what she says, more so than I guess Gizelle has gotten. And Giselle's been pretty bad too in the past.
But I think the difference is Candiace has gotten into like kind of physical altercations or, like she with the butter knife incident and then last season with Monique. So I think hers has just like been anger driven, so it's a little different.
Plus her verbal abuse has been verbal abuse. Like lashing out on her husband, what people would see as bullying on Ashley, such as body shaming and so forth. And a lot of right now, social media does not tolerate bullying, body shaming, things like that. That's almost cancel. What do they call it? Cancel.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Ashley's on the verge of, not Ashley, but Candiace is on the verge of getting there because she's doing things that are what social media finds as inappropriate.
But hopefully this season we'll see it. We did see a change in the beginning of the season, but it just didn't last the whole season.
It didn't last. I was like, remember, I was all team Ashley.
I mean, Candiace, yeah. But Ashley hates Candiace. She was making so many faces whenever Candiace was talking. It was crazy. They do not like each other.
Did you catch when Andy asked about Ashley's song "Coffee and Love"? But Candiace, like when Ashley said hers was, she said something. She implied that hers was better or something.
No, she said I put my foot into it, like meaning that she put a lot.
Something like that. But Candiace was like, yeah. She did. Like she
was nice about it.
Yeah, I was like, wait, what?
That video was wickety whack. If you want low budget, they had no budget. It was so
It was bad. And the auto tune was horrible.
Yeah, that's not fair.
It is fair. We're truth seekers, and we're just telling the truth.
No,
That's
truth
it.
seekers. We're not truth seekers. Okay.
Yeah, that was bad.
It was bad. Yeah. So then we kind of focused on, but I did like how Candiace said to Mia, she read her and she read her correctly. She was like, listen, you cannot put your mom's relapse on me. You're the one who brought her on the show to be part of your storyline. And then Mia was kind of like, but my mom wanted to be on the show. She wanted to tell her story. Her mom didn't tell her story. Mia told her mom's story to give her a storyline. You know, so she was right. So if there's a relapse, it's your fault. Yeah,
I agree.
I thought that
I
was
said
right.
in the beginning, is this really a forum for the mom to be on? You just get to know your mom.
Right.
No.
Right. That's true. All right, so let's move to Miss Gizelle, one of the green-eyed bandits. So they talked about Jamal and her relationship
I have
a
a question.
lot.
Prior to this season, were you team Gizelle or not, Uchenna?
I was not.
Okay. I don't know what I was. I can't remember. Dior.
I didn't have any issues with Gizelle. I don't think I had, I didn't have any issues with her.
But I did like Gizelle better this season. I think
Yes.
because I started to dislike Karen.
Yes.
That's why I turned over to Gizelle. And I felt kind of bad for her because every reunion, she gets it. And she was getting it today, and she wasn't reacting to anything that was being said to her. She was almost like she had Ambien. She took some Ambien and just was like in a daze. She wasn't reacting at all, you know?
Do you think it's because, like she said, when somebody hurts you and you do go back, the pain is less, right? Because you have that expectation in the back of your head, but you have that hope that it's not going to happen. So the pain is less. And so every reunion, she's been in how many of them, she knows they're going to come after her. And she prepares herself mentally for it. She's already a flat, unemotional person as it comes. So you having these women that she probably does not have any respect for and so forth coming at her, she's probably like, whatever. You know, I would do some other stuff with my hands, but she's
I know,
probably
but
like,
she always has something to say during the interviews, right? So, I mean, why can't she bring that to the reunion? I would like to see more of that Gizelle than the Gizelle that we're seeing. She's totally flat.
what do you mean?
Like having like some quick, you know, thing to say, like reacting, like when Mia was saying something about her, she could have been like, Mia, stop it. Or no, when Wendy was saying something, she could have been like, Wendy, you know, I gave you your storyline. If it wasn't for me, you wouldn't have nothing to say this whole season. And same thing for Robin, when Wendy started, you know, getting on Robin for when Robin, who hadn't said anything, you know, practically this whole episode, she said something to defend Gizelle, and then Wendy started to say something. And then Robin did, you know, get back at Wendy, which I was glad that she did.
No, like, ladies, you can't think on your feet. Do you have to wait till you're in a confession type environment where you have time to think post something happening? You know, it's like they can't think on their feet, but Gizelle should be able to think on her feet. They have that after hours show when they're on a blog thing like us, like you can't think.
Right.
Or she doesn't care. And Wendy, you should never be on CNN again.
Why?
I don't trust anything Wendy says. After watching this season, no respect for her. None whatsoever.
Right.
From a Nigerian to another one, none whatsoever.
You know, I've never seen her on or heard
Me
her
neither.
on CNN.
Me neither.
And I listen to CNN a lot. And I listen to MSNBC, but I listen in the morning and in the afternoon. So she's coming on like during the day.
I listen in the morning, in the afternoon, and in the evening because I work from home. And usually I have it on my phone listening. and I never hear Wendy. So it must be a local station.
Or maybe it's on like Sundays or a local one or something. But she is on Fox because we have seen her like on Fox.
Oh, you have?
Well, we, like some of the clips that she has on her Instagram says Fox on there, and she's like the
Opposite to Fox.
yeah, right, right. Yeah. So, is there any other thing that we want to talk about during the reunion?
I thought it was cute that Andy kind of like teased the ladies by having Nicki Minaj do that video saying that she could make it. So I think they're going to be really surprised when she.
Oh yeah, they're going to be shocked. That didn't even look like Nicki.
Yeah.
No, that person's nose was huge. Right? No, it wasn't huge. It was like my size nose, and Nicki doesn't have my size nose, you know. So it didn't look anything like Nicki at all, and it was all blurry.
Yeah, I was gonna say camera quality was really bad. So yeah,
I was sad. I forgot that she was going to be on the show, so I was sad. I was like, what? And you know, the ladies were disappointed.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I'd have been like, I'm getting off this. Forget you guys, Andy.
Yeah.
I'm praying that what we saw was not true, that Nicki will not get on Gizelle. Gizelle needs somebody to stick up for her.
Yeah, I don't know why she would get on Gizelle.
Get on Wendy, Nicki.
Well, it sounded like she was gonna say some things about Wendy, or Wendy's husband at least, but
oh yeah, it does. Yeah, that he was liking booty girls on Instagram.
But I don't get it. So, and help me, because my man doesn't go on Instagram, so I don't know. So if your man is on Instagram and he likes another woman's picture, that's bad? I'm just asking.
I mean, I guess if you're a celebrity, then I think it is bad. Because other people are watching. Like if you're liking, like, I don't know. I think he just has to watch himself. He can't do that stuff.
Yeah, I guess it depends on what if it's like those IG models, you know, and they're half naked and that's like all he's liking.
Yeah, that's bad. Why do you have to like it? Why can't you just look at it and move on? Right? Why do you have to like it?
Who's going through how do you go through somebody's IG?
Well, you know, you can see what people like. You can see it.
But you know, in order to do that, you have to find the people. You can't go to their page.
I thought there was a page that said what they like.
Oh yeah, there is.
I don't know. I don't check.
Yeah, there's a page where you can see what people have liked.
Really? Like where?
I was able to see it one time.
It's like
you can.
Thing on, but I think it's like where you do the little heart, where it suggests people you may know. I don't remember. I haven't seen it in a long time, but in the beginning, for sure, I knew you could see like the people that you follow. You could see what they liked recently. But I said, like, if you go to someone's page and you're following them and they liked it, you can see that they liked it. Or you can usually it'll show their comments first too. So if they're commenting
there's
on
probably apps that let you do that too, probably. Wow. People must have a lot of time on their hands.
because like also like pages like the Shade Room, like they can easily see who's following or unfollowing people. They can pull out comments real easily. Right. So there has to be some way to do it.
Right, there has to be somewhere because people know when other people unfollow them. Yeah. Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
But yeah, we'll see.
Yeah.
I don't really know. I mean, aside from Nicki Minaj coming on, I don't really know what else they could really get into.
Yeah.
Well, they can talk about the trip with the husbands went on, and the bus ride and the boat ride.
Yeah. They'll talk about Ashley and her baby, and Ashley and Darby's
skip that part.
relationship. Yeah, I know they can really skip.
He called her Darby Barbie.
Darby's Barbie.
Yeah,
Darby's
I think
Barbie.
that's a lie. Especially when he didn't even want her sitting on his lap. Like, but she lost a lot of weight, so maybe he's happy with her now, and she can sit on his lap.
Yes, so
And she wants a third child. Did you see that?
Oh, does she?
Yeah, she wants a
Yeah,
third
I mean, I
child.
can see that. I can see that. Does he want a third child?
Who
I
at
think he
60
wanted
years
the first.
old?
I don't think he
Who?
wanted the first one.
Right.
That's true.
Like, at 60?
Because
And don't
his
tell me
children
he's
are grown, I think.
Yeah, his kids are grown. They're
grown,
probably
grown.
around Ashley's age.
Yeah. At 60 years old, you want 3 kids. Sorry. No, he didn't want any kids in the first damn place. He didn't.
Right.
No. And you can't blame him. He's too old
Right.
to want any kids. I mean, like when your kids are 10, you'll be 70.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bring my dad to school.
Yeah.
No.
But that you see that a lot because all these men go
I
for
don't
young
see
hot
it at all.
girls. So,
You do?
well, yeah, you see it. I mean, I don't personally see it, but I'm sure it's out there, right?
Hmm.
Well, all right, ladies, I think we went through it all. You know, it was a so-so reunion. Next week, I think they're finally going to, do we know if it's 2 episodes or 3?
It's probably 3-part.
3.
It needs to be 2-part. No.
Yeah. Well, hopefully next week they'll bring out Nikki, and then they still have to bring out the husbands. So hopefully
Really?
Darby will come. Yeah.
Like if they come, I don't think Michael will come.
He should come.
He should.
Yeah.
Or Juan, because they don't seem to like to be. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
Hopefully they all come.
Yeah.
I'll be
yeah.
sad. I hope they don't do it because then Gizelle will be the only one without a man. I think that's so sad.
But it's always been like that. She's always never had a man. And she has relationships. She just doesn't want them to come on the show.
Because they should not come on the show. They're not stable, solid relationships.
She did have that one guy. Remember? He was on the show, but he never came to they didn't make it to the reunion.
I remember.
Yeah. And the kids really liked him. But then something happened and they broke up. All right, ladies, we will see you guys on Wednesday.
Right.
Or-
Now, really quick, Dior did tell me that Nene is coming back to Real Housewives of Atlanta.
No, I didn't say that. I said
Thank
she
you.
wanted to come back.
No, Marlo
ready
has
to come
now
back.
Marlo has now been upgraded to a full.
No, you China, no. Nikki, Portia is off the show.
Yeah, but
And-
Marlo has been upgraded to a full friend.
No, we need Nene on the show.
No,
I
I
don't-
don't. We don't need her. Sheree is coming back. We have for Sheree. She's gonna be back.
Yeah.
They need to spruce it up to make people want to watch it. They need to either bring back Nene or Phaedra.
No, we do not need to see. Phaedra didn't spice anything up. She was so boring.
I know, but when she comes back, she would be super. I would watch it just to see Phaedra. She has such a huge fan following, millions on her Instagram.
Wow.
Yeah.
What does she
Yeah.
do out there?
I have no idea. Every once in a while, I check it out, and she has I want to say, doesn't she? She has a huge following. That's why I don't understand why they're not bringing her back. Probably because Candiace says, you bring her back, I'm gone.
Mm-hmm.
Are you?
Yeah, here it is, Phaedra Parks. 2.7 million, more than the rest of them.
Except for
she
probably Candy. Candy probably has more.
Yeah, and her post, 95,000 likes. Yeah,
Really?
Phaedra Parks.
How about Portia? Does Portia have more? I would think Portia had more, right?
Well, Portia's new show, Dior told me Portia's new show is coming out the 28th of November.
Mhm.
Not that Portia for real, not that I
I'm
will
not
be
watching
watching
that.
Me neither.
No.
Portia.
Portia does have more, but her likes and her views are less than Phaedra's.
Yeah, she has 6.6 million,
Mm.
and she only has like 78,000 people liking it.
Mhm.
Because somebody wants to see her and Simon. You don't want to see
When
that.
she advertises her Go Naked hair, because people do know about that Go Naked hair, look how many views it is. How many likes?
Oh, just 9,000? Wow.
Yeah, because people know the quality
So
of it.
that means, do you think she's still gonna be on that show
But the
with the
boat
other
show,
two girls?
who, Portia?
Yeah, with
Where they went on the,
Giselle.
yeah, where they went on the trip?
No,
Oh,
Giselle, like the show that we do.
Oh,
yeah,
They're gonna,
she is, because she needs her coins.
mm,
Yeah, because when she was on the Real Housewives of Atlanta, you didn't hardly see, I personally myself, hardly saw any posts about her Go Naked hair. Now that she's not on the show, I'll be seeing Go Naked hair all the time on her social media. Yeah.
okay.
So yeah, she's gonna
Okay.
be, yeah. So, but when does that show come out? That one where they're all on a trip from all the
I don't
different
know. I think
housewives?
it's on Paramount Plus. It's
Already?
I don't know. No, I don't know when it is, but it's gonna be on Paramount Plus. It's not gonna be on Bravo.
Oh,
yeah, I don't think it's a Bravo show.
okay. I want to see it.
Yeah, so do I.
Yeah. So does anybody keep up on just really quick on your girl Dancing with the Stars?
Oh
She's
no.
off, I think.
Oh, they
Oh,
voted her
is
off.
she?
Kenya.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's too bad.
Oh yeah.
But I mean, I guess probably to film with Real Housewives of Atlanta, because I don't think she could do both. So
Okay. And then supposedly her and Cynthia got into some argument on that show, and it really affected their friendship.
On the Dancing with the Stars show?
No, the
ultimate
vacation one. Yeah, girls trip.
Oh.
Hmm.
And
Or
if
maybe
Nene
they're
comes
just saying
back,
that to get us to watch it. Who knows?
but if
Uh,
Nene comes back and Cynthia is no longer friends with Kenya, that means Nene and Cynthia will be back together.
they had a toxic relationship. It was so one-sided.
It was one-sided.
Yeah, completely one-sided.
Mhm.
All right, ladies, we're talking about other
Yes.
shows.
Yeah.
So
Because
thank
this
you
show
guys
was
for watching
boring.
our channel. Dior, take it away.
Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, comment below, hit the notification bell, and follow us on Instagram at The Real on the Real.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
See you
Next
next
week.
time.